Well, hello, Aries. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about December. Now, last 2 months we've trying something different. Didn't really dig it too much, so we're going back to the old style. All right, no big deals. Going to go back to what we were doing before, and we're going to have a full overview. We're going to have 4 weeks we're talking about, so that's going to be. We're going to have the 4 columns and the 3 rows as per usual. Or prior usual, right? And I want to welcome all my new followers. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing. I appreciate all of you. I am in Louisiana, so everything's a little different again, as usual. And I'm excited to get into this, right? It's going to be a good month. I think that we're going to have a good time. So I have a beautiful candle here I want to light for us to just get the energy going in the right direction, right? Like a point of focus as we do. And this candle is all about sandalwood and cardamom musk. So it smells divine and delicious. So I just wish you could smell this thing. It's so good, okay? So ta-da, we have good vibes happening here. It's not a special candle or anything. It's, straight from Better Homes and Gardens. All right, nothing too fancy. But yes, we are going to be talking about the messages from my better angels. My better angels have told us that in this month of December, we want to hold our dear ones close. All right, we want to just hug our families, love on our people, let everybody in our lives know that we love them. It's going to just be a really nice point of focus for the month. It will benefit them as much as it benefits you to do so. And we really, really like that and want that, okay? So the more you can love upon your people, the better it will be for everybody, all right? Sorry, I was just checking to make sure my sound was happening as it should be, because I want you to hear me. I want you to understand what I'm saying, and it will be a good thing if it works, right? So, the other things we're going to talk about for this month are that there will be changes, and there will be things that we need to sort of embrace the change as per usual anymore. Anyway, in the last few months, we've been just embracing the changes. So many changes. And that is good stuff, though. I think that we are going to embrace everything. We're going to roll with it. And even when things are a little funky or a little off, I want you to know that everything is going along as it should, all right? I know it won't necessarily feel like that sometimes, but everything's going along as it should, okay? We're headed where we need to go, and we're doing what we need to do, all right? All right, so let's get into the reading, eh? We're going to start, of course, with a guiding card, as we did before. So let's look at these beautiful cards. This is a wonderful new deck I haven't used before. Can't even remember the name of it, but we're going to use it anyway. So what's going on for Aries? There it is. That's my card. Yes, I'm an Aries, so this is my card. This will be our guiding card for the month. So pull this one card for us. Set those aside over there. And this, oh, we got 2. Oh my. Mindful, love that. And faith. Oh my Lord. Well, there you go, Aries. We are going to be mindful, and we're going to be having some faith. So this is mindful, or faith. This is faith. The F word is one of my favorite things to talk about, but it's always about your version is your version, and that is why it's an F word. So I really want you to embrace whatever that is. It will give you the little extra confidence. Put a little something out there that makes you feel connected to your big guy, whatever that is. He, she, it, they. All good. Whatever it is, be connected to your faith and feel comfortable within your faith, and you will be rewarded for sure. And mindful, obviously, the combo is fantastic. Being mindful of your faith. They were very clear. They didn't want you to be just mindful or just in your faith. They wanted you to be mindful of your faith. Very fun. Really excellent. I love that these little witchy cards are both fully in their trees, and I am surrounded by a picture of trees. That's super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and set these cards here. They will be in our reading on the edge of the reading all month long. So we'll talk about them each time we start a new week, right? Because we'll go in depth at the end of this video for the first week of December, which is going to be the 1st through the 7th. All right? Excellent. So let us go ahead and get into it. I have this pre-programmed deck for you. Yes, it's that same Nordic tarot that my sister gave me. There were going to be 4 columns of cards and 3 rows, as per usual. We're going to be talking about where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is for each of the 3 weeks of December, right? Okay, so this feels as fun and new to me as it hopefully does to you. Ta-da! Very nice. So let's go ahead and talk right now about the week of, can you see these okay? My goodness. The background's a bit busy, isn't it? We'll fix that next time, I think. But yes, this is going to be the first week of December, the 1st through the 7th. We have the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is always talking about how wanting to have a convincing argument for what we want to do and how we want to get where we want to get to and do what we want to do. Don't be afraid to separate people out so that people can, in fact, get to that place where they can indeed understand your plan, right? So if you separate people out, they will be more inclined to come to your side of things. Instead of trying to convince people all at once, you have to separate people so that they can have their own issues worked out with you, and then you can be good, right? Cool. So now what's blocking you this week? We were talking the 5 of Cups. Memories from past relationships may be holding you back from moving forward in current relationships. Remember, your behaviors are more important than what happened with other people, okay? So be aware that as you're doing what you're doing, you are indeed, you might just really be holding yourself to a higher standard than you did before, which you should, but also don't not move. I feel like there's a part of you that's going to want to hold you back completely. I don't want to go anywhere or do anything. I'm confused and frightened. Calm down, embrace your loved ones, get into it. Don't hold yourself back from any kind of relationship at all, okay? So, of course, your solution, Aries, for December 1st through the 7th is to be the King of Swords. Definitely maintain some structure in your life. Create some structure if you haven't got any. And be willing to let that structure be something that will carry you through, as well as bring you closer to your people, right? So we want to be closer to our people, but we also want to have a little bit of structure. That might just mean that you're plotting and planning your course, meaning that, oh, okay, so I'm going to be there for 7 days, or I'm going to be around my people for 7 days, and I want to say, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what's happening. So you're going to plot and plan it. You're going to have it not be willy-nilly and extra. You know what I mean? Cool. So next we're going to talk about the 8th through the 14th. December 8th through the 14th, we have the wheel. We start with the Wheel of Fortune. You are working on your fate, all right, Aries? You are working on the things that you are, like your personal, all the good juju and all the bad juju you've been putting out in the universe, sort of coming through, right? So it's your karma. We're working through your karma, but it's not, I don't see anything terribly negative that you're working through. I think it's just you are really in a place where you've put a lot of effort out there in the universe, and you've put a lot of energy out there in the universe, and that energy is swirling around and it's looking for a place to land. And this particular week, the 8th through the 14th of December, it's going to land, all right, in such a lovely way that it's so good. I'm happy for you, right? This is going to be a great moment. There is going to be, the thing that's blocking you is your foundation. It could be something going on at the home front, or the foundation of your business. It could be slowing you down for a minute from doing some major moves. But ultimately what I see is that you're going to be, it might also be that you're not feeling rooted, right? You may not be feeling all of your foundation right now. You may be feeling kind of off the ground, so to speak, super connected to the higher ups, right? There's lots of stuff happening here that, I mean, when you're working with all your energies coming in, they could be, I'm seeing this witchy idea where all of your energy is swirling around you so hard and so fast that you lift up off the ground and you're levitating kind of, so you're not even attached to a grounded position or a home position. Okay, so you're not currently attached to a home position. Don't be alarmed. I don't think that's bad. I think it's interesting. I think that you might find it a bit refreshing. But of course, it does show that you're a little bit blocked. So getting mail might be difficult, especially if you're out traveling and stuff. So be aware of that. Know that that could be an issue at that time. And now your solution is just to keep working. 8 of Pentacles is here to show me that you putting your one foot in front of the other, keep doing your job. Don't fuss about all the solutions and all of the overall entities of the whatevers or whatever like that. You need to just stay focused on doing the job, okay? And as you stay focused on doing the job, you are indeed going to be in a position to do what you need to do. So we want you to really know that you're working towards the right places and doing the right things and getting where you need to go. That's going to be great news, okay? I love that. You are focused on your job. You're focused on things. And even as all the energies you're putting together, you're reaping what you sowed, all right? So you put all the energy out there. You don't actually have a home front so far, so you're really kind of bringing it all in. You're going to gather up this tornado of fabulousness, put it in a bag, and take it with you, okay? But you're working on it. It's all good. This is such good stuff, good energy coming out of you. This is wonderful. All right, let's now talk about the 15th through the 21st of December. We have the Page of Swords. New information is going to be coming to you about ways to be a little bit stronger in your process, or other ways to be more powerful, right? You're going to have more information about ways to become more powerful in a situation that you're in. It doesn't have to be work-related, but I think it is going to be work-related. You're going to have more information that will empower you to do a better job, to be better prepared, to be more comfortable in your skin as you move forward, okay? This is great news. We love that for you. The area where you're blocked this particular week, the 15th to the 21st, you're not going to really be able to use that power to help other people right now. So you're sort of on a break, okay? So don't be alarmed if you're taking a little break from working for other people. You are working for yourself maybe, and that is okay. Being able to take care of you is going to be key, all right? So do that, take care of you instead of other people. You are blocked from helping others right now. You're going to handle your own business, and that will be awesome, okay? Now then, your solution is to get on the road. Get moving, get going where you're needing to get to, and you will be successful wherever you land, okay? There's going to be some really good stuff happening. I think this is an interesting week to have it come up the 15th through the 21st of December, just prior to Christmas. So, ta-da, we're traveling. Go figure, right? I'm not that surprised. So let's talk now about the final week, the 22nd through the 28th. This is the week of Christmas. Merry Christmas. The Four of Swords is here, showing very definitely that where you are this particular week is your foundation and power is feeling super strong. You're feeling comfortable in your world and in your oats and all that stuff. You're feeling like, oh my God, I really have this figured out. I'm a grown-up and I can do this stuff. So if you've been doing grown-up things, you are winning. You are having some good grown-up times. And it feels awesome for you to have grown-up things happening. And I'm so happy for you. This is great for you to have grown-up things happening. You can and will be able to manifest what you need and take care of what you need. I think you're going to be really well done here, and I think that will be awesome, okay? There's something about being able to be in control of your situation, feeling your foundation, getting solid, and feeling comfortable with it. That's really great for you, okay, Aries? And that's where you're at right now. This particular week, you're feeling comfortable in your strength, okay? Now then, what's blocking you? We have the Knight of Wands. Do notice that he looks very much like the Hanged Man, only he seems to be upright instead of upside down. I like that. He makes the little 4 with his legs, another foundation number. But the Knight of Wands reminding you that fighting for your worth and value, for your ideas, fighting for what you want is not going to go very well. So there will be some things, Aries, that you're going to have to just sort of embrace the idea that it's not always going to be your way. So you're just going to have to kind of go with it. This could be, you may have a special idea about how you want your gift giving to go, and it's like, oh, guess what? It's not going to go the way I planned at all. So I'm going to have to just sort of go with what can be instead of what I want to be. And that's going to be kind of fun. I think that you might find ways and means to do something different than what you were thinking. So I think, go with the flow, right? Go with the flow. Your foundation is strong. You don't need to worry about everything going exactly according to plan. You're just going to roll with it, and it's going to be awesome, all right? What's very interesting is that there's this hermit that's showing up saying, oh, but a little time alone won't kill ya. So I can see some of my Aries wanting to do little home projects for their people, right? Oh, I want to do a little home project for somebody. Let's not be unclear. We have the hermit with a bunny rabbit, and we have a bunny rabbit on this card too. They're both all about fertility. So even as you're wanting to fight for what you want, in the alone time is when the bunny comes closer. So it's interesting to me that you are in this state of blissful silence, and you're receiving information, you're receiving whatever you need. So you can receive even on your own without having to have other folks around you. This is some pretty cool stuff. I'm excited to see this for you, all right? So, hey, watch what we're going to do now. Hey, we haven't done this in a minute, but I'm super excited to do it. Here we go. We're going to set these cards aside, and we're going to go immediately into this first week of December. Ta-da! Right? And we're going to clarify the 1st through the 7th with this deck of cards here. I'm very excited to see what comes up for us. It's the animal deck. And we've used this one before. It's good. All right. So let's see what we have here. All right. So we're clarifying, obviously, where we are, what's blocking us, what our solution is. We're going a little deeper on the 1st through the 7th. So remember, we were talking about needing to stand up for your ideas. Don't let other people tell you who or what you're going to do. You really want to stand up for who you are and what you want this first week of December, okay? Don't try and convince everybody in the same pile. It's not going to work out so good. The 6 of Wands, we have the 7 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, wanting to share your ideas, wanting to get everybody on board with your ideas. One more time, you can get everybody on board with your ideas, but only one at a time, okay? So just separate them and then talk to them individually, and they will be happy, because your dreams and goals are at issue, and I think you're going to be able to create your dreams and goals perfectly, all right? You'll let them know what you're plotting and planning, and then everybody else will sort of figure it out and come on board, all right? Excellent. Let us see what's blocking you. We have the 5 of Cups. We were saying memories from past relationships. It might be even, if you're seeing family or getting ready to see family, you might be remembering how it went in the past and wanting to make sure that it's a little bit different than it was before, so that you can not be held to those old, even your old self, because you've changed from the last time you were there. You should hold them not to that same old self that they were, any more than you want to be held to that, all right? And the Eight of Cups is here showing something you won't be able to do is walk away from anybody right now. So even as you're considering the possibility of changing up your groups or people or whatever, there may be somebody that's a little more needy in the mix in this next week, or this first week, December 1st through the 7th, that you're going to be wanting to walk away from, but it's not going to work out, okay? You can't walk away from that needy person. That person is going to be right there, and you might have to just deal with that, okay? Or create a boundary with that person. If you can't leave them, I want you to create good boundaries with them so that they can understand what's happening and not be upset, right? All right. So we have the Four of Swords showing up here in the blocked situation, showing that you are also blocked from having your foundation and power super strong this month or this week, which is interesting because of how how much you're sharing your ideas, your dreams, and your goals, but you're not in charge. You're just going to have to kind of go with it and see what comes out of it, okay? Remember that we talked about creating a structure. And yes, you can create a personal structure for this week that will be your solution. Like, okay, I'm in charge of certain things. Like, if you can figure out your morning routine and let your morning routine be the thing that you are in charge of, and everything after your morning routine could be wackadoodle. It could match what other people want to do or need to do, and that is okay. But once you get your morning routine, I got my coffee, I got my breakfast, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling squared away, I did my exercise, I'm ready to go. And now, whatever comes can come. But you've taken care of your base structure, you have the base of the cake set up, and now you decorate me any way you want. Poof, right? That's fun. I like that. So this card here is talking about the Strength card. It's always about limiting beliefs, right? So sometimes we hold ourselves back from having a good time because we say, well, you know, I kind of got a thing I got to do, and I don't know, I got things. So you hold yourself back from having a good time because you have this structure that you are using now as a shield against having a good time or moving forward or breaking through old limiting beliefs. We don't want you to have limiting beliefs this week, okay? So break the limiting beliefs. Remember that it isn't always somebody else who's limiting you. Sometimes it's you limiting you, and that's going to be kind of a key project. Stop it. Okay, Aries, we want you to stop limiting yourself because here we are. We talked the King of Swords, creating structure and stuff. We're now creating a beautiful foundation. The Emperor is here showing me that, oh yeah, after all this, you've got your dreams and goals in sight over here, right? Dreams and goals are in sight over here, but now we have the Emperor creating a beautiful foundation as you do what you need to do, okay? This is a gorgeous and awesome opportunity. I'm excited for you, and I want to see this come out beautifully for you, all right? Oh, very cool. So, yeah, check it out. We're doing this again. Haha. I'm very excited about it. I really love you guys, and I want you guys to get the best experience you can from these readings. And I really hope that you will like, share, and subscribe with these videos again, and still, and all that. I really, if you are like vibing with what I'm doing here, go ahead and, you know, do the thing. I appreciate every single one of you. I really want you all to get the information you need so that you can be better prepared for next week. That's really the goal. That's always been the goal. And I think that we can go back to this format and have it be fantastical. And I really appreciate the one and the all of you. Thank you so much.